I talk a lot about self-awareness and the need for self-awareness. I'm reasonably self-aware that I have an ego, and I'm not afraid of the ego in the workplace.
No, well, we have them.
Because it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's how you use it, right? And as you say, it's whether it gets in the way. How do you stop it from getting in the way? And how do you become an agile learner?
Okay, so I'm gonna draw you a diagram. Very artistic I am. That's my diagram.
That's, may I say, that is one of the finest pieces of work I've ever seen. I think should we stop now? Stop now.
Right. Now, let me tell you, this is the most important diagram you're ever going to learn about leadership, actually, because a leader is either above or below the line. When you're below the line, you're motivated by winning and being right. So you go into a meeting and you think that your job there is to somehow, either in a politically correct way or a very subtly manipulative way, get people to agree with what you've already decided before you come in. Yeah. Now, if you meet another alpha male, and they actually, funnily enough, believe they are right too, and you're both below the line, that isn't a conversation. That is a battle of wills. Now, in my experience, leaders in the majority, 95% of the time, are below the line. Now, when we're above the line, we're motivated by learning.
The line is like whether you are motivated to learn or not.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. But it's very important. When we're below the line, we're motivated by winning and being right. When we're above the line, we're motivated by learning. So let's say you and I were both on the same SLT and we had a different opinion about outsourcing.
Senior leadership team, not a phrase we always use. Senior leadership.
Sorry, what do you use?
Just a bunch of wonderful egos who always want to be right all the time. Look, senior leadership, just clarifying.
Yeah,
just clarifying. Yes.
Senior leadership team. So we're on the same team and we're deciding whether or not to outsource a function. You think you're right and I think I'm right. Which one of us is right?
Well, neither of us in that particular instance.
Or both. The point is you have your opinion based on the data that you've been fed over months and years and your experience. And I have my opinion based on my experience and my data. If you and I, we're sitting there and we're debating this and I go, we could battle it out, the more senior wins, the loudest wins, whatever way it is. Or we could go, wow, that's fascinating. We both have completely different opinions on this. We must have different data feeds. Mm-hmm. So let's sit on the same side of the table and let's actually look at all the evidence we have and what interests we're trying to serve by our solution. And it's those words, that's fascinating. We have a difference in opinion that allows you to catch yourself and go, do I want to be above or below the line right now? Now, we use the term courageous learning in Ivy House, a courageous learner. And a courageous learner will often fall below the line. I'm really good at being above the line unless I'm talking to my husband, when quite frankly, I spend most of my time below the line. But the reality, because I am clearly right in that relationship, but the reality is when you're an agile learner or a courageous learner, you will actually go, I'm below the line right now. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to shut them down, however I do it, subtly or not so subtly. Right. I need to get above the line. And that might just be in an instant you can do it. And you stop having that inner dialogue in your head when the other person is talking. That's when we know we're below the line. I'm not listening to a word you're saying because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to say the minute you stop talking. Ever been there, Aled?
Not that I can remember within the last 5 minutes. I've become, I hope, conscious of that. But boy, do I miss the mark. Boy, do I miss the mark.
Well, we all miss the mark. That's the point. The reality is that once we know this, then we can go, oh, crikey, I've done it again. Sorry, hang on. Let's start again. I'm actually listening now.